All right, hello first graders. Oh my goodness, welcome back to music class. Look what I have today. I was able to get this out of my storage and order a new cord for it and get an actual piano, yay! Oh, I'm so excited to finally have an actual piano and not a computer screen to do this on. I still miss you guys like crazy though, but it's really cool because we get to do all of our fun warm-ups that we were doing earlier with it since we have the piano now. So, will you please do your karate chop warm-up? See, say, saw. Starting right here, ready, go. See, say, saw. 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 One more. See, say, saw. Very good. You know what comes next, right? Oh, we, oh. We go down, up, down. Here we go. Oh, we, oh. 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 Fabulous job. Okay. Now we're going to do the Do, Re, Mi song. Listen very carefully and echo back however you hear the words that I'm singing, okay? Do, re, mi. Mi, re, do. Mi, fa, sol. So, fa, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. So, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, so. So, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi. Mi, re, do. Very good. How about a little oh how lovely, please, with those motions? I will play and you guys sing. Ready? Here we go. Excellent. How did you do? Did you use your nice singing voices? Oh, I bet you did. Fabulous job. Let's move on to our rhythm of the day. Okay, so go ahead and spider clap what you see. Give you just a second. All right, let's clap it out loud. Here we go. 1, 2, clap and say. All right, so if you clapped ta, 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 and touched your shoulders for the rest, then you are correct. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Excellent job, guys. All right, you guys. So for our melody of the day, we're just going to do some echo exercises because part of the melody is actually in the activity that we're doing later. So last week, I introduced you to our new solfege note, which our singing note, which is la, and la is kind of like the claw, if you were to make your hand into a claw coming down from the sky. And it's the highest note. It's right next to so, but it's a little bit higher. So let's go ahead and do some practice with different patterns with mi, so, and la, okay? Repeat after me. Mi, so. So, la, so. So, mi. Mi, so, la. La, so, mi. Mi, la, so. So, la, mi. Excellent job, you guys. Can you see that when we have more notes that we add to our vocabulary of singing, that we can actually make more songs with it? Instead of just using 2 notes, now we have 3 notes to work with, which will be super fun for our next activity. All right, first graders, before we jump into that melody activity, why don't we get up and move just a little bit? Do you guys remember the song Punachella that I taught you? We're gonna do it a little bit differently since I'm not seeing you, and it's usually a leader game. And instead of having you guys come up with the motions, I can't see you guys come up with motions. So I'm gonna do the motions and then you're going to copy them at home, okay? So let me kind of remind you of the song. It goes like this. Well, look who's here, Punachella, Punachella. Well, look who's here, Punachella from the zoo. That's verse one. Then we sing, well, what can you do, Punachella, Punachella. Well, what can you do, Punachella from the zoo? And then the last verse is, well, we can do it too, Punachella, Punachella. Well, we can do it too, Punachella from the zoo. All right, so in each verse, something different happens, right? First, we have Punachella, and the motion that we do for that is, remember, we make that silly mask, because Punachella is a silly animal from Italy. We don't really know who it is, but they kind of have like a mask on their face. So we're gonna do the OK symbol like this on both of our hands. Remember, we put our fingers under our chin, and then we lift our elbows up so that we can put our mask on like this. Isn't that silly? So we wear the mask during the first verse of Punachella, and if this is too hard, you can put a mask on this way too. It's totally up to you how you want to do your mask, okay? But we do our mask for the first part where it sings, well, look who's here, okay? And then the second one, what I usually do is we watch what Punachella does. But instead, since we don't have new leaders every round, because you only are seeing me for the video, I'm gonna do a motion and you guys can just watch. You can copy now if you want to, or you can just watch going like this while I'm doing the dance and you're singing, well, what can you do, Punachella? And then I'm doing whatever dance that I'm doing. You're gonna watch while you do this, okay, to see what the movement is. Then the third verse, I'm going to stop and I'm going to point to you, and that's your cue to copy the movement that I was doing as Punachella. Does it make sense? All right, so whenever I point to you, that's your turn to copy my movement. I wish I could see movements that you guys are doing, but I just can't do it, so we'll have to do it this way instead. Okay? All right, are you ready? Let's get our masks on. You can do this or you can do this one, okay? Here we go, ready? Well, look who's here, Punachella, Punachella. Well, look who's here, Punachella from the zoo. Well, what can you do, Punachella, Punachella. Well, what can you do, Punachella from the zoo? Well, we can do it too, Punachella, Punachella. Well, we can do it too, Punachella from the zoo. How did you do? Did you do this motion when I was pointing to you? Oh, I hope so. I can just see it now. I can use my imagination. All right, here's the next one. Ready? Let's get our masks ready. Well, look who's here, Punachella, Punachella. Well, look who's here, Punachella from the zoo. Well, what can you do, Punachella, Punachella. Well, what can you do, Punachella from the zoo? Well, we can do it too, Punachella, Punachella. Well, we can do it too, Punachella from the zoo. Excellent job, guys. Let's do 2 more rounds. I got 2 more dance moves for you. All right? Get those masks. I'll do a mask this time. Here we go. Well, look who's here, Punachella, Punachella. Well, look who's here, Punachella from the zoo. Well, what can you do, Punachella, Punachella. Well, what can you do, Punachella from the zoo? Well, we can do it too, Punachella, Punachella. Well, we can do it too, Punachella from the zoo. All right, last one. Here we go. Well, look who's here, Punachella, Punachella. Well, look who's here, Punachella from the zoo. Well, what can you do, Punachella, Punachella. Well, what can you do, Punachella from the zoo? Well, we can do it too, Punachella, Punachella. Well, we can do it too, Punachella from the zoo. Whew, it's hard to sing and move at the same time, isn't it? Nice work, you guys. Excellent job. All right, first graders, for our last activity in music today, we're going to practice making some mi, so, and la patterns using those mi, so, and la notes that we practiced for our melody of the day. So here are the supplies that you need. You're going to need a piece of paper. I'm using a whiteboard, so if you want to use a whiteboard and a dry erase marker, you can if you have one. Or you can use a piece of paper and a pencil. Okay, I would use a pencil instead of a pen because we might make some mistakes. And then this is the really exciting part. Are you ready? Then I also want you to find your favorite snack. And I'm going to be using goldfish. And it has to be something that you can use and take out that's not too messy, because we're going to be putting them on our pieces of paper like this. So you can use gummies, you could do pretzels, whatever you want to. So take a second to pause the video, and you want to get a piece of paper, a pencil, and your favorite snack, okay? Go ahead and pause the video. Once you have all your supplies, here's what you're going to do, okay? You're on your piece of paper. You are going to draw a rectangle. And how you do that is you do a short line, and then we do a long line, and then a short line, and another long line. So it looks kind of like a really big long box, okay? So go ahead and try that. You can pause the video if you need some more time. Then what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line down the middle of the box, just like that. And I think we've actually practiced this before too in my classroom. All right, now remember in music, like last week, we talked about how music has lines and spaces. That's what we use to read and write music. So on this line right here, we're going to put an S next to it, because an S stands for what? Do you remember? It stands for so. Very good, okay? So this line being so, we know that this bottom line right here is going to be me, because it's a skip away right there. It's got some space in between. So we already practiced doing so, me. All right, but then we need to have our new la. Where do you think la is going to be? What do you guys think? It's actually going to be a space note, because space notes happen too. And look, so and la are so close to each other that la should not be on the line. It's way too high. So instead, it's going to be on a space. So we have me as a line, so as a line, but la is actually in this top space right here. So I'm going to put an L next to that space. All right, here's where your yummy snacks come in, so go ahead and get them out. I would say get like 3. We'll start with 3 of our snacks today, okay? All right, so I got 3 of my goldfish here. And let's see, if I wanted to make this song, la, 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 where would I place my goldfish? Go ahead and do it for yourself. And then check your answer. I'm going to show you. We would do one goldfish in la, the other goldfish in la, and this goldfish in la in that space. La, la, la. Just like that. Do you see that? Why don't you try singing it with me? La, la, la. If you got it incorrect, that's okay. We're going to do some more practice. So let's take our goldfish off. And what about this song? Ready? So, so, so. Where would you put the goldfish if I wanted you to make that song? So, so, so. If this was your answer, then you would be correct, because so is on the line right here, and the fishes have to be on the line in order for it to make that song. So, so, so. Very nice, guys. All right, let's take them off and do another one. How about me, me, me? How would I make my song if I wanted that one? Me, me, me. All right, if this was your answer, you can always pause it if you need more time, okay? If that's what you made, you would be correct. Me, 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 because it's on the bottom line for me. Do you see that? All right, now here comes the fun part. We're gonna take them all off. I'm gonna make a little bit of a harder song, and I want you guys to make the song, okay? Here we go. This is the song. So, la, mi. Here it is again. So, la, mi. How would you make that song? Take a second. Think really hard. All right, if this was your answer, you're correct. Now pause it if you need some more time, okay? La, or sorry, so is what I started with, and so it's on the line. So, la, mi. That would be the answer. So if you got it right, give yourselves a pat on the back. If you got it wrong, give yourselves a pat on the back for trying, because that is all that I care about right now. This is really hard stuff, you guys. You bet you're doing great. Okay, so for the little last piece of music class, I want you to make maybe 3 or 4 songs on your own, and then I want you to sing them. So I'll do an example. All right, so I made a song, so I'm gonna sing it. Mi, so, la. Okay, so that was 1, and then I'm gonna make, how many did I say? 3 or 4? I think I'll have you do 3. So I will do 2 more and then sing them, and then I am finished for music class today, okay? All right, so as soon as you get that done, make sure you fill out the Google form like you guys have been doing last week, so that I know that you did a really good job. And make sure you tell me on that Google sheet too which video you watched. Did you watch day number 9 or day number 10? Because I'm starting to keep a little bit of a record of that too, okay? Have an awesome rest of your day. I miss you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.